A learning organization is a concept popularized by Peter Senge in his book, The Fifth Discipline, where he describes organizations that continually expand their capacity to create their future. Such organizations are not only effective at adapting to changing environments, but also excel at creating innovative approaches and solutions. Here are some of the key characteristics of a learning organization. The first characteristic is systems thinking, which is the ability to see the bigger picture and understand the interconnectedness of various components within and outside the organization. This helps in recognizing patterns and relationships that can be leveraged to make better decisions. Then we have personal mastery, which encourages individual employees to continuously learn and improve themselves, thereby contributing to the organization's overall knowledge and capability. This involves setting personal goals that are aligned with the organization's missions and pursuing them persistently. The third characteristic is mental models. This involves challenging internal assumptions and generalizations that influence how individuals understand the world and take actions. A learning organization encourages its members to reflect critically on their beliefs and to adjust them when necessary to align with the organization's goals. Fourth, shared vision. The development of a shared vision is crucial as it provides a common direction and fosters a commitment to the long-term goal among employees. This shared vision helps in motivating and enhancing collective aspirations. The fifth characteristic of a learning organization is team learning, which emphasizes the importance of team-based learning to achieve the organization's objectives. It involves dialogue and skillful discussion where team members learn to suspend assumptions and genuinely think together. Sixth, open communication. It is key to promote an open culture where information flows freely among all levels of the organization. This transparency supports faster learning and adaptation to new information or environmental changes. The seventh characteristic is leadership commitment. Leaders in learning organizations act as facilitators rather than traditional authoritative figures. They foster a culture of learning by being approachable, encouraging, and fully committed to the learning process. Eighth, continuous learning. The organization is committed to continuous improvement and innovation. This is not limited to periodic training sessions, but is an ongoing process integrated into everyday activities. The ninth characteristic is experimentation and feedback. A learning organization encourages experimentation by creating an environment where innovative ideas are tested, and constructive feedback is valued. Failures are seen as opportunities to learn and grow. The 10th and final characteristic is knowledge management. These are effective mechanisms for capturing, distributing, and effectively using knowledge are crucial. This includes maintaining databases, using collaborative tools, and encouraging knowledge-sharing practices among employees. Organizations that embody these characteristics tend to be more resilient, more innovative, and better able to respond to changes and challenges in their environments. While the concept of a learning organization has been widely praised for its progressive approach to organizational development and capacity building, it has also faced several criticisms. Here are some of the main points of criticism. The first criticism relates to complex implementation. The principles of a learning organization can be complex and abstract, making them difficult to implement effectively in practical, everyday business operations. Organizations may struggle with how to translate these ideals into actionable steps. The second criticism is that it requires cultural change. The shift to becoming a learning organization requires significant cultural change, which can be a slow and challenging process. Resistance from employees who are accustomed to traditional hierarchical structures and ways of doing things can hinder progress. The third criticism relates to overemphasis on consensus. The emphasis on shared vision and team learning can sometimes lead to an overemphasis on consensus, potentially stifling individual creativity and innovation. This can also lead to groupthink, where dissenting opinions are suppressed to maintain harmony. The fourth criticism pertains to resource intensiveness. Developing a learning organization demands substantial resources, including time, money, and effort dedicated to training and development, technology to support knowledge sharing, and mechanisms to manage and facilitate change. Not all organizations have these resources readily available. Fifth, measurement difficulties. The benefits of becoming a learning organization can be hard to measure and may not be directly visible on the bottom line. This can make it difficult to justify the initial investment and ongoing commitment needed. The sixth criticism relates to neglect of short-term goals. The focus on long-term improvement and innovation might come at the expense of short-term objectives and performance metrics, which can be crucial for the survival of the organization, especially in highly competitive environments. The seventh and final criticism pertains to leadership dependency. The success of transforming into a learning organization heavily depends on the quality of leadership. If leaders are not fully committed or lack the skills to foster a learning environment, the initiative is likely to fail. Before you go, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and consider subscribing to stay updated with our latest discussions. I'm Dr. Dag, eager to hear your thoughts or future topic suggestions in the comments below. Wishing you a fantastic day ahead.